Hey, what's up, y'all? So first things first, I'm gonna try to maybe I'll try to get my camera angle straight. I look at the big Smitty sign and everything looks kind of crooked. I don't know. I'm doing my best. Maybe I'm going that way now. I don't know. Maybe there. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, first thing I'm gonna talk about Mom Monsters Inc. If you've been watching, I've shared posts and I've shared videos and things, but they just finished their United States tour with Gavin and his brother Tristan. I believe they did 23 states and 12, 13 days. I have to go back and make sure I know what I'm talking about, but it was amazing. The things that I saw were amazing. The things that Gavin did were amazing. The things that the Monsters did for Gavin. I don't know the names of everyone that was there. I'm gonna tell you that I know Riot was there, Hopper was there, Twister was there, Raindrop was there. There was other people I saw, I wasn't sure who they were. I'm sorry if I missed your name, I apologize. Iceman and his son Chase were there. I watched Riot take Gavin on his back, carry him upstairs so he could zip line, because Gavin wanted to zip line and Hop came up with an idea from what I saw to zip line, and then made sure he got the zip line. I don't care who you are, you want somebody in your life to care about you as much as those guys care about that kid. And I'm gonna tell you something else. At 47 years old, I wish I had the balls and the bravery that Gavin has to do what he's doing. The best part about the whole thing was that when they got back and the news station did their story on him, Gavin got upset. Gavin said, I love being on the news, but he said they made it sound like I was sick. And he says, I have Duchenne's muscular dystrophy that's taking my muscles away. I don't have the flu. I'm not sick. I have this incurable disease, but I'm not sick. And he says, and I quote, I'm not done yet. He's not done with his long distance riding career. That kid's ridden more miles at one stretch than I ever have. I'm super impressed. If you get a chance, go to Mile Monsters Inc., donate. They're having to get a handicap accessible van for Gavin because the time is coming where he's most likely going to lose the use of his legs unless we find a cure for DMD. So please go help them out. Good people, great story, go help them. Now, the topic of this video, the whole thing we're talking about is being fit enough to ride and losing weight. I was not gonna make a losing weight video because I had told my wife a million times. If you notice, the camera's backed off a little bit so that you can see more of me. I used to keep you right up here because I was ashamed of how it looked. That's the truth. Jay from Freebird's Garage sent me this shirt about a year and a half ago. I wore it then and it was so skin tight that I couldn't, now it's baggy. And this is a 3X. I'm pretty fucking proud of that. The fact that I can wear this shirt. Jay, thank you for the shirt. I'm glad I can actually wear it now and support you instead of having it hide in the closet. I have like a whole new wardrobe of things that are in the closet that I could wear now. Some of my man rings are getting loose on my fingers. It's a good thing. I want to start this video off by saying I want everybody to listen to me very carefully, okay? As of the making of this video, I've lost about 80 pounds or so. Back in December, January, I know I was over 370 pounds because my scale in my house doesn't go above 370. In February, I was down to 363. I wasn't really trying, but I got down to 363. And that's when I knew how much I was weighing. So I got below the 370 mark sometime then. I didn't really start dieting hard till March. I was having problems on my neck, as I made a video about and told you guys. Went to the doctor and decided, hey, I'm just gonna get a full health checkup and I'm gonna do something about it. I will share with you, this is embarrassing, but my A1C was a 10.8. That's a real number. My A1C was a 10.8. So they put me on metformin, which everybody knows what that is. And they had me still taking my blood pressure medicines and all this stuff. And the doctor told me then, if we don't do something about your blood sugar, you're going to start losing toes and your feet. He looked at my feet that day to make sure I didn't have sores or anything. It was embarrassing as fuck. I'll admit that. I've tried to be honest with you guys on this channel. The thing that I have lied to people about for years and years and years is my body weight. I've been ashamed of how much I weighed. This is a big thing for me to come out and tell that I was up to 370 pounds or more for all I know. I didn't get weighed higher than that. But as of, I think 2 days ago, I was like 287.9. Let's call it 288, okay? So yes, I've dropped a pretty good amount of weight. I have a long way to go. My goal is by next June to be down to 220 pounds. So here's what I want to say. I'm going to stop right here and I want to tell you something. You're not going to hear me tell you what to do. You're not going to hear me tell you you're doing wrong. You're not going to hear me tell you how you need to do things. Okay, I want you to understand. You're going to hear this from me. If you're doing keto and it's working for you, paleo, Atkins, if you're eating vegan, if you're eating plant-based, if you have gastric bypass surgery or a gastric sleeve, if you're doing Manjaro, Wegovy, Ozempic, whatever, if you're fasting, whatever it is you're doing, if it's working for you and you're getting healthy and you're feeling better, I'm proud of you. Keep going, keep moving forward. Do it. Do whatever it takes. Do whatever works for you, because I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you better do what I'm doing, because that's bullshit. I don't know a fucking thing. I'm nobody. I literally am nobody. I'm just a fat guy trying to lose weight and take care of himself. And I'm going to tell you what it took, guys. Going to the doctor and being told your A1C is 10.8, you might lose your feet. I've lost weight in the past where I've lost 50, 60 pounds, and then I've put 70 pounds back on. That's what happened before this. Back in late 22, I got down around 300, 299, 298, 300. I never got, and then I ballooned back up to 370, okay? Went to the doctor in March, like I said, and got that 10.8 A1C, and I was around, at that time, I think I weighed 360 when I went and saw him. When I came back to see him, I was down to around, in April, at the end of April, I was down to like 342, something like that, or 340, right around 340. I'd lost about 20 pounds during that month. And I came back and he said, man, that's amazing. He had told me, hey, I want you to chart your blood sugar. And so I do my blood sugar every night. And when I first started, my fasting blood sugar in the morning was like 248 to 250. After 1 month, it was down. He wanted me to get below 130 as quickly as I could, fasting blood sugar with medicines. And I got down when I came back in April, I was into the upper 90s. Doctor says, wow, you're doing great, man. My blood sugar had come down. And he said, well, what is it right now? And I said, well, this morning when I got up after fasting, it was like 98. And he said, you went from being 248 to 250 blood sugar fasting down to 98, 99, 100. He said, I wanted you below 130. So let's take you off the metformin. So it took me off the metformin. I got off the metformin, and he said, let's keep it on your blood sugar. So right now, depending on what I eat, if it's a day where I work out and I get up, my blood sugar will be as low as like 90, 92. The highest I get is like 112 to 115, okay? And that's today, here we are in July, versus what it was in March. I went to the doctor several days ago, and they did my A1C again. And it was kind of funny because the doctor said, hey, I think it'll be somewhere in the 6s. The other medical student said, oh, it's gonna be a 7 or 8. I said below a 6. So I went from being a 10.8 in on March the 15th or 16th to July the 16th, 17th, something like that. And my blood sugar was a 5.6. So my A1C came down from a 10.8 to 5.6. It wasn't easy. People say, Smitty, how have you done it? How have you lost weight? And I make the joke, don't ask me how I did it, I just did it, it was hard. I'm not telling you it's easy. It's fucking not. Losing weight, taking care of yourself, getting healthy is fucking hard as shit to do. It's not easy. It's easy to gain weight. It's easy to get your blood sugar high. It's easy to do all that shit. Like I said earlier, I used to keep the camera real tight because I wanted you guys in my face. I didn't want you seeing my body because I was so ashamed of how heavy I was. Fuck that. I am who I am. I have a goal. Like I said, my goal is to be down to 220 pounds by next June. That's 11 months from now. That's plenty of time. I get asked all the time, what did you do? What did you do? How have you done it? I'm gonna be honest with you. It's basic mathematics. That's what I did. The doctor asked me when I first came back in April, what are you doing? I said, I'm doing math. I said, if I want to weigh 400 pounds, which I was close to weighing, I have to eat 4,000 calories a day. I said, if I want to be below that, I've got to cut it. So what I did was cut my calories down to about 1,800, 2,000 a day, and I started exercising. It was not easy at first because I've been working the console at work and working outside some, but I'm pretty active even for a guy who got to 370 pounds. So I went back to doing something that I used to love to do when I wrestled and when I played football. I started lifting weights again. Now, those things have changed. I'm not lifting heavy weight, trying to get big, bulky, strong like I used to. I do pretty much a cardio intense type workout where I don't rest much between sets. And I do a 30 to 40 minute workout 3 times a week, maybe 4, depending on if I'm working out with my son. That's it. I do like chest and back and tries and bis and legs, and I'll do abs every once in a while. But I'm just telling you, I don't lift heavy weight. I lift super light weight. I do a lot of reps, and I don't get rest much in between. And I don't do it for 4 hours, 2 hours. Like, I know people go to the gym, work out for 2 hours, hour and a half. I don't do that. I'm getting in, working out, and trying to get myself healthy. I'm getting it in when I have time. I'm a shift worker. It's hard to do, but guess what? I had to make time for my health. So that's what I'm doing. Cutting calories, exercising. And you know, some people, it's going to upset them when I say this. I cut out sugar. I don't eat bullshit donuts. I don't eat chips and cookies and crackers and all that kind of stuff. I cut that out. I do a lot of lean meat. I don't hardly eat red meat. Every once in a while, I have like a piece of steak or a hamburger patty or something. And I cut my dairy way down. I used to eat a shit ton of beef and a shit ton of cheese. Now I eat a little bit of cheese every day. I eat red meat once every week, once every 2 weeks, maybe twice every 2 weeks. I eat a lot of chicken. I eat a lot of fish. I eat eggs. I do a lot of vegetables. I do a small amount of fruit. And that's what I do. Now, I'm not saying that's what you should do. Please don't say, well, Smitty said this is what I gotta do. No bullshit. I still gotta look. I'm still fat. I'm still a fat guy. I'm just not as fat. I got a long way to go. And I'm gonna tell you something. You have to do it for yourself. I want you to understand you have to do these kind of things for yourself. I've made so many excuses as to why I didn't do it and what I need to do. And I used to say, well, I'm doing it for my family. I love my wife and kids, and I want to be around a good long time and enjoy life. My father's got a lot of heart issues. My grandfather passed away with heart issues. Other people in my family have heart issues and have had diabetes and things. It was a wake-up call for me to go in and realize that my A1C was higher than a giraffe's ass. It was scary. I did this for me. I did this because I did not realize, and it's a shame, and it hurts my heart to say it out loud, how many things I didn't do as a father and a husband. I didn't realize that my wife and kids wouldn't ask me to go hiking and do things they want to do because they knew I couldn't do it or I wouldn't. I didn't realize that I was getting that lazy. I didn't realize that all I did was I came home and sat on the couch and put my feet up. I didn't realize those things until I started feeling better and doing more stuff. And we went on vacation and went to Canyon Lake. And we go to climb down the dam, down all the rocks and stuff. And my wife and kids are like, oh, well, we'll do something else. I said, what do you mean? Let's go. And every one of them was shocked. They couldn't believe I wanted to do it. We walked down like half a mile down there on these rocks, and then they got to come back up the hill. And I came back up the hill and didn't complain, didn't whine. My wife said, I'm so proud of you. I said, why? She goes, 6 months ago, you'd have never fucking done this. You'd have told us, go ahead, I'll wait here. I was missing out on life because I let my weight and my health restrict me from doing things. And I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to miss out on things because I enjoy cheeseburgers and I enjoy ice cream and I enjoy pie and shit. I'm not going to do that. I will forgo eating those things to help me lose weight. Now, once I get down to my goal weight, I'm going to put certain things back in my diet. I'll continue to monitor my blood sugar and take care of myself, but I'm not on any diabetes medicine at all. Nothing. My blood sugar is down because of the way I eat and the way I exercise. You can get off medicines for type 2 diabetes. You can. It's not easy to do. I drink a shit ton of water. When I want to cheat and I feel like I need something sweet, I drink those Dr. Pepper Zero coconut creams. People hate them. I drink one of those a day, maybe every other day. And that sugar-free Jell-O and like a shot of that sugar-free whipped cream, there's what I get for a sweet. My wife laughs. She's like, that's not a sweet. I was like, it's the closest fucking thing I can have that doesn't have a ton of sugar. It's got the sucralose stuff in it, which really isn't any better, but it's not as bad as eating a shit ton of cookies or sitting there eating donuts or sitting there eating ice cream, right? I try to make better bad choices when I really want something sweet. But I keep my calories low. I work out. I still got a long way to go. I'm not the picture of health, okay? I've been taking off one of my blood pressure medicines, which is awesome. I'm down to one blood pressure medicine. I don't take anything for my diabetes. I'm still on a low dose for cholesterol medicines. All my numbers of my blood work have come down to the point where I'm fixed to be taking off that, and I may get off all my blood pressure medicine, which is my goal. My goal is to be on no medicine and be under 220 pounds. I'm going to get there. And if I don't get there by next July, like I said I was going to, guess what? I'm still going to get there eventually. I'm not going to quit. My word of advice to you, the thing I want you to know, get active, get moving. Don't quit, don't give up on yourself. I gave up on myself at 46 years old and just said, I'm just going to be a fat guy. This is how it's going to be. I put the camera right in my face because I didn't want you guys seeing how fat I was. I put the pictures, I put the pictures up earlier of what I look like then versus closer to what I look like now. I'm still not skinny. I still got a long way to go. Am I proud of myself? Sure, I'm proud. Every pound is a win. If you're sitting there And my wife and my friends, people get mad at me because I'll sit there and say something to the effect of, well, you know, I still got 60 pounds to lose. I still got this to lose, still got that. You know what? I stopped doing that because I'm proud of the 80 pounds roughly I've lost, okay? Since the beginning of the year. I'm proud of the fact that I can work out with my son now, that I can play basketball and I can walk and I can jog. I hate jogging. I hate it, but I did it recently and I could do it. It sucked ass, but I did it. Before, if I'd have done it, I'd been laying on the driveway dead. You know what I mean? But I got moving. I'm proud of the accomplishments that I have made and of the people that helped me, my wife and my children and certain ones of my friends who know what I'm doing, who've been helpful. People I work with who have been encouraging to me. Point is, I haven't told anybody because a lot of times you tell people, they talk shit. I didn't put this video out for you to tell me, good job, Smitty, and pat me on the back. I don't need that shit. I don't need a pat on the back. I don't need to tell, hey, you're doing great. I don't need that. I'm not here for me. I'm here for you. And what I want to tell you is that if you're struggling, I know people that struggle with their weight. I know people who struggle with type 2 diabetes. I know people who struggle with health issues, heart issues and things. You have to take charge and you have to be in control. It fucking sucks. Dealing with some of that shit sucks. Watching my father deal with what he's dealt with. And my father weighs 230 pounds, 220 pounds. He's the same height as me. He looks amazing. Still dealing with heart issues that are genetic and certain other things. And guess what? He's still doing his best. 69 years old, still kicking ass. He had his first open heart surgery at 46. I never thought he'd live to see 50. Here we are at 69. He's out there cutting down trees, working his yard. I'm going to help him. And guess what? This motherfucker is just a badass. That's what I want. I want to live into my 80s like my grandmother. I want to be around for my family. I want to see grandkids and great-grandkids, and I want to see all these things. I want to do rides across the country and do 23 states, 30 states. I want to be able to say, hey, I did all 50 states of fucking road. I want that. So what did I have to do to get to that? I've had to bust my ass, and I'm going to continue to do that, continue to work hard. Again, if you're out there, there's hope. If I can do it, me, who I am, the way I do things, if I can do it, you can do it. Don't quit, don't give up. If it just starts out with a walk around the block and not eating some sweets, it's a win for you. If that's what you do for a month, 2 months, you just do a walk around the block and you back off on eating some of the sweets, or you cut your calories back, or you get more active, or you join a gym. If you don't want to join, I work out at home because I don't want to join a gym because fuck being around a bunch of people. I'm sorry, I just don't. Work out at home. Do something. Yoga's been helpful. Things I've been doing that have helped me. But I want to encourage you, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Hey guys, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon so you get notifications when I put a video out, because sometimes it's real fucking sporadic. But anyway, hey, get off the couch, get moving, do something to make it better. I'm able to ride longer and do other things now because I'm in better shape and I feel better when I ride. I don't get tired. I don't get as winded. I don't start sweating. Like right now, I'm sweating my fat ass. It's hot in the garage. It's Texas. You would think I'd find a place with an air conditioner to do this shit, but whatever. Get out and get moving. Take care of yourself. Be there for your family. Be there for your friends. Be there for yourself. That's the main thing. Be there for you. Be there to look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, motherfucker, you got some shit you got to do. You got to be better than this. Wake up and say, I've got to fucking do better. And then go do better. Was it easy? Hell no. Like I told you earlier, to ask me how I did it, I just did it. It was hard. It has been, but it's been worth it. And the rest of the journey is going to be worth it. You keep moving forward. You keep doing. Well, I believe in you. I do. I believe you can do whatever the fuck you want to. I believe I can do whatever the fuck I want to. Plenty of people have doubted me over the years. Plenty of people talk bad shit about me and lied to their fucking teeth about me. And guess what? I'm still fucking here. I'm still moving forward. Life is good. Let's be grateful. We have a great life. Be happy. We have good things going on. You know what? If things are bad, they're going to get better. Things will get better. You just got to keep looking up. Hey, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the people who stayed with me no matter what. Even though I'm not making a motorcycle video this week. Hey, the ASMAX F1. I'm going to make a video on it. I'm super impressed by it. I'll finish that soon. But I want you guys to have a great day. Let's try not to be assholes to each other. And I'll see y'all next time.
Foundation is sound. I still do the shit for my people. For Roberto, for Justin, for Jared, for Nico, Big Smitty, Big O. Say stay